My mother used to be a dressmaker, like most everybody in Detroit was a dressmaker one way or another, but my mother was from down south, and she could make anything. She would take a piece of newspaper and make it into a pattern and then make a garment out of it. My mother liked hats, and I said, I'm going to make hats for her. So I was only like 15 years old, and when I came back again to New York and went to school, and I was able to make hats when I went there. So that's why they put me in the millinery department. Three floors of a high school. That was FIT then. I stayed in school for maybe 6 months. Then I quit because they said to me, there's no job for a black designer. So I left. I went to the Village. Then the next week, Sybil Burton, Mary Ure, and Josephine Pamise all came in and bought about 6 to 8 things. And I made them quickly, and that's how I started in the Village. And then I was making clothes for everybody on Broadway. And then I got a job on 7th Avenue, was College Town, Boston. I was the lead designer, plus 2 other lines for that company. And they made classic clothes, but they had to have a touch. Well, that was the story. I mean, because I was the first one in that market. Because when I go to look for lines of fabric, I go to the fabric company, and they'd say, "Well, where's the designer?" They walk right by me. I'd say, "It's me." Things like that. So it wasn't difficult for me because that's the way it was. But it was always like that. I mean, it was just ridiculous. I could get away with doing what I wanted to do. Even when I worked in the market, I was able to talk to my boss. I mean, we'd have meetings and he'd say, I hate all of it, and do it all over again. But mostly, I was able to get my way. My boss used to say, well, make me something new. So I had a sweater made which had 3 sleeves in it. I said, is this what you want? Then he said, okay, touche. Well, this is for the Oscars. Then there was a pair of pants. You name it, there was a part to it. Because that's the way things work around with me. If it works well. So that's been worn a long time. But it's just a good shape, and I use that shape. It's everywhere. But this doesn't look like that, but it's almost the same coat. This is a raincoat. And the back is twice as much shirring in the back, so it's like this in the back. Maxine used to wear scarves that wrap. That's the hat. I lived in Miami a lot, and I had one store that they could sell 1,000 of these things. So I used to get all these African fabrics and turn them into classic things. This is just a little kimono sleeve shirt and a skirt. And these clothes were all at a certain price range, and you could always wear them, and you could get new ones added to the old ones. And that's the way the market looked then. Now, you can't wear any of the stuff that you buy. It costs 2 arms and 3 legs, plus some more. It just doesn't work. Charlie James was one for me. McCardle, I liked her a lot. Adrian, I liked his stuff, both the costumes and the plain, wonderful dresses and suits he used to make. his suits were incredible, and they could last forever. I mean, you could put them on today and just lengthen them, shorten them, and they look so good. That's the kind of clothes that I wanted to make, and that's what I did. Most of them were all great. 95% were good. There was one, I mean, when they're bad, they were really bad. I mean, how many wedding dresses did I make? Oh my God. I mean, terrible. One after the other, I was like this. That's how I have an aneurysm because of wedding dresses. I was the only one around. Everyone came to my studio. I used to go at night and help people, all the designers around the city who wanted to be designers. And I wanted to do something all the time, not just to go and sit in a design room and sketch all day long. There's a dress that we don't have. It's made of mud cloth. And the dress is just a ball gown, but it's dark pleats, and then it's open real wide like this. And underneath is a big petticoat of white cotton, but it's all African fabric, but we can't find it. And we made about 20 of them, and they're all gone. If you look around, people say, Arthur McGee, he's still around, because I've been around so long.